I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far away to help me now. So I'm counting down the days to get out. 'Cause I need to learn to forget everything that drags me down. I need to focus everything inside me now. Full speed ahead, far from the end. So I'm full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Atlanta Motor Speedway for today's running of the POG Cup Series NRPG 100 presented by McLaren. This is round number 11 of 15 here in Season 3 for the POG Cup Series, and we are looking forward to what should be an absolute banger here today from the high banks at Atlanta. Jordan here along with Captain and Pirate. And guys, what are you looking to find out in today's race?
Well, yesterday in the truck race, it was pretty wild, so I would expect we kind of see the same thing, but a little bit of a mix with what happened last year, maybe something like that.
And we're in the final 5-race stretch, too, so there's going to be a lot of aggression heading into those final 3 races, and this is the start of these 5.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and look at some pre-race storylines. Adam Garcia in the number 08 won last week's race at Auto Club, and he comes into Atlanta with no sponsorship on the hood of this car because, well, rest in peace fast. But he's looking to go back-to-back here and make a charge towards the front of the points here in the last 5 races of the season. And in the McLaren number 72 Chevrolet comes into this race 8th in points and the defending winner here in Atlanta. He's going to go ahead and try to double down in his home state here tonight. Pirate in the number 77 Monster Chevrolet comes into this race 2nd in points, 94 points behind Soggy in the 29. With just 4 races to go after today, Pirate's the closest one to the championship. Can he close in on Soggy today here in Atlanta? We'll have to find out. And with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get them lined up for the NRPG 100 presented by McLaren here at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Drivers, start your engines!
Engines have fired here in Atlanta, and now to Pirate for your top 10 starters for the NRPG 100 presented by McLaren.
Row 1 is last week's winner, Adam Garcia and Captain. Row 2 is NCD and Julia. Row 3 is Mello and Soggy. Row 4 is Del Taco and Jordan Teague's Designs. And Row 5 is Raspberry and Anthony Elliott.
Look at a lot of the cars we've got here towards the front of the field. I mean, look, you got last week's winner and a 2-time winner from last season on the front row there. You've got both your champions there in row number 4. And, of course, Soggy in that 29, fast again, up there towards the front of the field.
Julia also Clash winner, which was at 8 Bowl, so Super Speedway.
And NCD, who was fast last week.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mello,
who's always a threat.
Yeah.
And it's
But he
also
was the Super Speedway ringer last season. We'll see what he does today. And yeah, all 3 RJR cars up there in the top 10. But field in the hands of Adam Garcia in that unsponsored Ford. As you take a look back, look at this fast field of 35 cars rolling through turns 3 and 4 here at Atlanta. Pace car heads for pit road. 08, 26, 86, 75, and 1, the top 5 starters today.
Here they come.
Green flag is out. We are racing in Atlanta. And Adam gets a good jump.
Good jump for that 08 already.
Clear through to the lead.
Expect, though, the 26 and 75 to start working. Never mind. Julia wants to go down low.
Yeah, definitely low side's going to be the preferred line here. As usual, it's a super speedway race.
Well, she stayed up there. I guess we will be seeing some partnership there, as Mello's going to try to shoot for never mind.
Captain's going to get down to the bottom. NCD in second. Adam Garcia leads this race. Julia Julia, Soggy, and Jordan leading that outside charge as Mello and Captain are going to go to the top and try to get around the 86. I don't know how well that's going to work. And Mello is an unloyal little whore and moves back down to the bottom to shove the 86 through to the lead.
I think we saw that in Martinsville when he turned that 68 into the inside wall.
Oh, yeah. Julia and Soggy dropping back on the outside. Jordan stuck in the middle, and the 86 of NCD looking for the lead.
Mello may be very unreliable when it comes to... Well, there you go. There's the example right there. He's looking for the inside of NCD.
Peeking, but couldn't quite
trying to find a way through. Conrail makes a 3-wide dive to the inside for a spot in the top 5 on Raz.
Here goes Mello.
And Mello's looking for the lead. But Taco's looking even lower. Can he get there? Not quite.
No, he cannot. He's got to stay behind him.
So Mello ekes out in front in turn number 3.
Ooh,
lap number 3.
There. He got a little loose.
NCD maybe loses the rear end. This is Atlanta after all.
Old Atlanta.
Here comes Conrail at his favorite track, looking down to the bottom 3 wide, looking for second place.
Ooh,
he's got a couple of rookies in line behind him. Adam lost the nose in 3.
Well, he actually got a little bit of a run there.
Look at all these cars packed up tight. One car starting to drop back off the strap just a little bit. It's the actually there's a group of them back there.
There's a lot of cars that are dropping off from the main
pack.
Ooh,
Julia got loose in the middle right there for a second. And look at the 3 RJR cars in line in the middle right there trying to find a way through. But Julia just about wiped them all out when she lost the rear end a little bit on the exit of 4. Here's these guys at the back.
On the move. He started last and he's all the way up to the top 30.
He's past 5 cars. Trumpet, a lonely man. He finished second to last week after being wrecked by Kreisum. As Mello's kind of starting to command the field a little bit here. He's leading Conrail. These two have a functional relationship.
Absolutely. Functional's a word.
None whatsoever.
And the rookie in that 51, that's Neo in the 51, moving up here into the top 4.
2-2, there's 3rd and 4th.
Captain back into the top 5 as well with a push from Dale. Man, Jordan's been trapped in the middle 3 wide this whole race, just dropping back further and further. He can't get his feet underneath him. You see him back there 3 wide with Van.
These guys back here are sliding like crazy. You got some stuck in the middle, and you have to worry about the ones that are on the high side. It's not a good place to be in the middle. And Jordan just went straight to the high side to avoid that.
Keep an eye on that 77 of Pirate. That car right in there behind him. That's the 29 of Soggy, the points leader. Those are 1st and 2nd in points back there racing for a spot around 25th.
The points battle right there together. Right around the top 20.
Ooh, so Mello's still out in front. Dale up high a little bit, is able to clear in front of the 37, but only just. Mello's got some speed under the hood of this Honda Accord
Mello's
here.
got a piece. Yeah, like, that car is way faster compared to his other Super Speedway cars.
Mm-hmm.
Mello was fast earlier in the season, found himself in the top, I believe the top 5 in points at one point, but since then has just been tumbling downhill. Currently sits 22nd in points. A win today would be huge for him to put himself maybe back into a spot where he can think about getting a top 10 in points this year.
Maybe
but Conrail's going to do everything he can. And NCD's looking lower. 3 wide for the lead in turn 1.
How about that?
Was a great move by the rookie in the Mossy Creek Motorsports. Number 86 dives to the bottom 3 wide and is going to go through to the race lead here. Maybe if Conrail and Mello don't link up on the outside and push through. Conrail might be clear, not quite.
Momentum. He's stuck on the high side.
Birthday boy and that number 24 Balto there on the bottom trying to push through here into the top 5. And he's got Brent in tow. Brent could really shake some stuff up. 157 points back of the points lead right now and well in front of Garth, Soggy, and Pirate. So Brent could be looking to make huge moves here today.
Never rule out Brent on these types of racetracks. Here comes Neil for the lead with Balto come to help.
Side by side rookies battle for the top spot here in Atlanta. It's going to be Neo on that inside, making a move here through to the race lead. Balto on his bumper, and Brent in tow.
Brent looks to the inside on Balto.
Here comes Brent.
Last time.
We saw the speed out of the Honda teammate, I guess you can call him. Look, there, you can't do that. Easy, boys.
Looking.
Brent and Captain down on the bottom, shoving each other. Brent trying to find a way through. Captain all over that bumper. I don't know what leaving half a lane open there on the bottom for Brent. That seems a little risky because you know these guys will take a foot when they have an inch.
And we all know what happens when you lock on into the turns. It's going to make that car really loose.
Here comes Conrail looking down to the inside. He's been aggressive. He was aggressive here last year. He was the show here last year. Led most of the race, if I recall correctly, and then only to eventually get beaten out by the 72 of Ant, who's buried back in the field. And Lamy makes a top-to-bottom move to try to get underneath Brent, and it might work. He's going to make it work.
That block did not work for Brent at all.
Ooh, one car down pit road with trouble. Vuko blowing up down pit road. Is the caution flag out? I don't believe so.
No,
we
it's
stay
not.
green. Tough luck for Vuko, who came into this race sitting a respectable 14th in points, but he's going to pull down pit road and park it for the day. That's a shame. New colors on that 45. That Blue Jays Mercedes is down and out for the count here today.
3 wide for second.
Brent to the top, not what he needs right now. Nate pushing through in the middle. I noticed that car with the cancer ribbon on the door of it. Nate with a difficult situation involving his mother and cancer, so certainly hoping that he can find a way to find that. What is happening? Trouble, turn 1!
Oh, no!
The 17 of Mike Council is around into the wall. Brent is involved.
That might have been.
Trouble! Squeeze him upside down. Garth is involved. Trumpet, Jerry Chen, Kerry Rogers, Dega in the 71. And what just happened?
That must have been oil.
Everybody broke loose in turns 1 and 2. A lot of cars destroyed.
That might have been from Vuko.
Vuko had just blown up, remember?
Vuko did just blow up, and he might have just taken out the field.
Everyone went sideways. Oh,
it all started when the 17 of Mike Council got sideways in front of the field while running inside the top 10. And which of the championship drivers were involved and which ones weren't?
That's at least 10 cars that are out already. Oh, boy. Well, let's go take a look and see what happened.
Keeping an eye on the number 17 U-Haul Chevrolet. That's Mike Council. He and Brent are going to get together here as everyone breaks loose in the middle of the corner. Up into the wall. Kreesum gets him. Northrup involved. And then, boom, there goes the 71. And then the 80 drives up underneath the back end of the 27, pitching him up into the air.
27 went flying. Another violent wreck for Kreesum.
Keeping an eye now on the 27 Mercedes of Kreesum as they're going to go off into one slide sideways, and then watch this. One hard there, and then here comes his teammate. Boom! Pitches him up into the air, rolls down the banking, and you see the other cars spinning. Trumpet, Jerry Chen, Rogers, Garth, who was high up in points, 3rd place in points, was on board with the points leader, Super Soggy, in the number 29 Ford. He's going to go off into the corner, and remember, points leader, there's your 2nd place in points car, the 77 of Pirate, and just barely misses. Losing a lot, and there's Brent, who sits 4th in points. The 88, who was 3rd, was involved. A lot of stuff shaking up here at the front.
Back to pit road, you see Neo is still the leader as he's coming down, bringing a train of cars, and you still see a bunch of wrecked race cars from the big one.
Wisely, everyone's deciding to pit.
Yeah, I was going to say, with what just happened down there in turn 1, I'd imagine everyone's going to come and pit and at least top up on fuel.
Well, everyone's like tires must be screwed because of how many cars that got loose.
Everybody was sideways. That was crazy.
So here... Oh, God, we got to get a little organized here as Adam's the last car to get down on pit road. Nate will exit first.
Nate ducks out of the box first. There's the 67 Atlanta Motor.
NCD only took fuel.
NCD.
Oh, watch out. We might get a collision here.
Yep, making sure we all make it off pit road.
There it
Clean
is.
Soggy.
And
a lot of cars electing to carry out some repairs on their race cars here.
Oh, boy. It looks like, well, aside from the tires, we got out clean. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Back here live at Atlanta, lap 18 of 82. We do have an insect. Derek Northrup in the number 99 is 1 lap down there to the inside, left of the race leader, NCD. Second, actually, rookies 1, 2, 3. How about that? NCD, Ski, and Neo run 1, 2, 3. Nate runs 4th. 5th is the 26th of Captain. 6th at a boy. The 67 of Chris Lattimore in the basement in points right now, runs in 6th place. 7th is Conrail in the 44. 8th is Balto in the 24. 9th is the points leader, Super Soggy, in the 29. And 10th is Sean in the 40. Rolling off turn number 4. Pace car will dip down to pit road one more time. When we restart, it'll be lap number 19 of 82, just about a quarter of the way through this race. A lot of cars taken out in that accident, but rolling back to the green flag right now. Green is in the air, back underway here in Atlanta, and the 99 is slow.
You're going to want to try.
There's a lot of damage on that race.
Will any of them go? No one's going to the bottom.
Who misses out? Will it be Mello? No, it won't.
No, all right.
It'll be Dale. No, it won't.
No, it won't be Dale.
It'll be Julia.
It'll be Julia.
It'll be Julia. And
Julia, Raz, Jordan, and Adam. These 4 cars all towards the back of the field. Brent restarted last.
Stack up here.
Yikes, look out. It looks like it'll be Adam that gets caught up behind him. But back up at the front, Neo has moved through to the race lead with a push from Nate. Now here come the Dodges on the bottom. Not teammates, but manufacturer teammates, and Conrail's to the bottom, 3 wide again. He's been bottom feeding this whole race in that 44
How many times have
Chevrolet.
we seen Conrail just full sented into the bottom?
That's exactly what he did last year, and that's why he was up front so much and almost won this race.
For the lead, Nate to the inside of the 51 of Neo, looking for the race lead.
And this is not Kyle Busch Motorsports, so don't worry.
Back to the start-finish line. Lap, I think that one goes to Nate.
It does.
Conrail once again
Yes,
was
it does.
looking, but he wasn't able to get it done.
By 1,000th of a second, Nate led that lap. Conrail on his bumper, and that's probably the kiss of death for Nate, because Conrail is going to send it to the bottom at the first opportunity he gets.
I wouldn't say that. I feel like Balto would be more of Nate's kryptonite.
Lattimore in third on that inside line, looking for a good run today. He definitely needs it.
And here
Soggy
comes
up here
Soggy.
at the front.
And he's got Ford help.
He's got the 40 of Sean in there behind him, try to work with him. Alondo behind him. Nate to the lead. Conrail to the top now. Not sure how well that's going to work out for him. Lattimore back in there in fourth.
He actually got a pretty good run on the high side.
Yeah, but it's
But I
a
don't
little
think
bit more
it's
where
really
you
well
lose
to three.
everything.
Here
A
he
little
goes.
more spaced out. Drivers being a little bit more cautious after what we just saw. But they're still going to go for it. Here comes Balto in the 24. Unless Conrail clears to the bottom, he will.
Yeah,
He'll clear him on the
Clears
top.
up top.
Conrail-
How about that? Oh, my Lord.
Conrail made that high side work.
This 44 is very strong.
Conrail will do anything to prove me wrong, I swear.
This
How many
44
times has he
car
done
sat
that
on
now?
the pole last weekend and having another great run here today so far. Might not be leading all the laps, but definitely one of the fastest cars.
Nate kind of made himself a sitting duck because he got so far ahead, and now Conrail is coming on him.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Yikes.
Oh,
Don't take that out of context.
Lattimore to the inside looking for third. This is about the highest he's run all season in that number 67. Moving down to the inside of Balto in the 24 with a push from the points leader.
Neo,
Looks
don't
like
tell me that.
24 is going to clear him on the outside. Captain in that 26 trying to do the same. He's going to have some tough sledding up there in that 1+ Dodge.
I think that high side is starting to come in. Like, it's getting better runs.
Conrail moves through to the race lead. He's going to pass Nate, and there he goes. The Roanoke Chapter Chevrolet has moved through to the race lead here at his favorite track. So Conrail now out in front. Dodge is lining up again on the inside. And they continue to race back there behind him. Here comes Mello back up into the picture.
Hi, Mello. Welcome back
Dale
to
as
top
well.
10.
A lot of comers and goers here so far in this race, but there's a little breakaway, about a 10 or 12 car breakaway up here at the front before you get back to Alondo and Taco battling side by side along with Irish and Ant. Pirates trying to push his way through along with Jordan and Raz, who got stuck in there behind the lap car of Derek Northrup,
NCD
who
is
we should
also-
probably keep an eye on. Where is he?
NCD has also ended up back there. I think he only took fuel on that pit stop, and maybe it's not working out.
Where's that 99? I'm afraid of him. Oh, well, maybe he pulled it down to park it.
I don't think he's on track.
looks like he might have pulled it down.
Stayed out there to pass all those cars involved in that accident, perhaps, because that car was very badly wounded.
Mm-hmm.
Back up front, 2 cars pulling away. Then it's Balto, birthday Balto, running up there in third place. Captain on his bumper, and Soggy has entered the top 5.
And it looks like things have seemed to have calmed. We've now gone single file.
Yeah, we're
But,
going snake now for a little bit. See how long
Especially
that
after
lasts. Yeah, about single file through about the top 8. About the top 11 all single file before you get back to the first side-by-side battle for 13th with Pirate and Ant. And here comes Dale looking through the middle. Dale might be a little bit angry. He got wrecked last week by Julia late in the race. He's trying to have a good comeback here.
And NCD is struggling. He's got Jordan all over him now.
That's how you know you're struggling, if you got that 57 all over your back bumper.
Well, that depends. Dale, that's your owner.
He's got no issues putting him 3
He's got
wide
no
for
issues.
position.
He's going straight to the front.
Back up at the front, Conrail has gotten shuffled back to 3rd place as Nate goes back to the lead. Balto has closed in as well. These guys racing side by side will probably bring Soggy, Mello, Neo, and 47 Master all up into this battle for the lead. It's now an 8-car breakaway at the front of the field. Conrail back on the attack again. He's not going to wait around.
I love it.
Down into one, side by side for second. Captain taking the high side, and Mello trying to move to the inside of Soggy for 5th place. Mello's been very adamant on his radio about trying to do anything he can to prevent Soggy from winning this championship. He's always asking, how are we going to get rid of him? How is he going to throw away this championship? I think he's trying to take that into his own hands here today.
He has his own personal vendetta against him, but it's like, Mello, you got to start winning races, buddy.
Mello has 1 win to his name. It was at Watkins Glen in Season 2. Trying to change that here today. Conrail's still on the bottom.
He won't give up, but he's going to have help from Mello this time.
Conrail and Mello
protects that bottom. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Neo and 47 Master, a couple of guys that have had pretty mid-seasons trying to find their way up towards the front of the pack here.
And here comes the second pack. They're starting to gain in on him. Irish is leading that pack.
Now Mello and Captain nose to tail up on that outside. Neo looking for a little bit of room to run. And Pirate has entered the top 10 in the back of the picture.
Yeah, he's
trying to find his way.
Here.
With Soggy having a good day, Pirate's got to find a way to get by him. To just scrap and claw for all the points he can try to get, as now it's Balto moving to the inside, trying to take the lead here away from Nate. He's going to do it, I think. We'll see if Nate can get that big run off the outside like we saw a couple of guys do.
I just want to give a reminder to all the people watching. These guys may be racing like it's the last 10 laps, but we're not even halfway yet.
Lap 33 of 82, and the 99 is back out on the racetrack.
Slow.
And they're going to catch him probably this lap with how slow this 99 has been. God help them all. They're 3 wide back there. Oh, Soggy gets loose in the middle of the corner, washes up the racetrack. All right, if you're Nate, what lane are you taking, bottom or top? I guess it all depends on where the 99 race run in the middle. Now down to the bottom. Let's see how this works out. They're going to catch him on the front stretch here. Look at the closing rate. Nate's going to take the outside. Balto pulls it close. Conrail 3 wide to the bottom.
This ain't going to work.
Oh, trouble. He's into the wall. Captain saves it. Soggy gets checked up. Are we still green?
We are still green.
We are still green.
We are still green. Soggy checked up big time.
Soggy scratched me on the 99.
He's damaged. Damage on the 29.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, a lot of front end damage on that. He hit him at a good rate of speed.
How will that affect this car moving forward?
That is not going to be well received.
He looks like he might be holding up that line. He is.
Yeah,
Irish down to the inside.
He's damaged.
Soggy
bad.
in shambles right now. What will this do to the rest of the field?
And he's not the only one. I think the 51 is also damaged and huddling them up front. Yep, there he is.
A little bit of damage on the front end of that 51. The award in that goes to the 26 of Captain. Got clipped in the rear end, turned to the outside wall, and saved it.
I think that car is still okay, because it did hit the wall.
He's back up there. Oh, I don't think he ever touched it. I think he just he drifted that rear end out a little bit, but I think he's all right, as he currently still runs in the 6th spot. But he's got a lot of ground to make up to the 47.
And the second pack is catching him fast.
And now if you're Pirate, the door is wide open. You got to do everything you can. Same for Brent. You see the 29 back there. He's kind of gotten his footing, tacked onto the back of this pack, but still not having a good day, but it's not a bad day either. There's a lot of cars taken out in that earlier wreck.
He's gaining back on them. I think they got stacked up.
Currently running 21st.
He can still try to get some points out of this day, but he's got to hope for some fortune to go his way.
Is the 99 still on track? Yes, he is.
There he is.
There he is. He might have
damage.
another one.
He might be slower.
Back
Back up front, Nate continues to lead this race. Nate has somewhat become the dominant car. He's been up front for ever since he took the lead. He hasn't really looked back. I think those are probably your top 3 cars right there. Are all probably your best cars.
Mm-hmm.
Mello's car is still pretty good as well. You can't count
Mello's
him
been
out.
up there most of the day, and 47 Master has inserted himself into the battle. He could use some luck to go his way. He's currently 16th in points, 306 out of the points lead, so a good top 5 run today could do him some good.
Pirates on the move back there. I think he's just trying to pass the 3 and 54 together, and I think he did.
Raz kicked up to the top side, dropping back. Jordan and Ant trying to move down to his inside.
Pirate knows what has happened with that 29. He knows the door is wide open right now, so he's going to do everything he can to dig to get further forward.
However, this race, as
Balto's
Balto looks for the race lead, has been far different than what we saw last year. Last year, we saw packed up tight 3x3x3 pack racing, and this year's been a little bit different. They've been a little bit more spaced out. Maybe the teams have developed ways to get their cars faster in places as they're catching the 99 again. Who will it be this time? They're going to catch him in the corner. This could be big.
Oh, this could be brutal.
So Balto is now the leader,
Balto's
but he's in the wrong line.
He's in the wrong line.
Here comes Nate on the outside. 47 Master as well.
And here we go.
Balto, Conrail, Mello. Here comes Cat in
Look
the
at the
26 around
26!
the outside, and he makes it work. Taco in the 50 held up. Pirates
They made
trying
it,
to push
though.
through on the bottom.
They all still made it.
Raz is going to get caught up in line. His teammate in that 51 trying to come through as well, and Adam in the 08. Much cleaner that time.
What a
Ooh,
move by
Irish.
the
Look
Irish.
out, Irish.
Oh.
Irish is going to get held up. Here comes Alondo to his outside.
Oh, but watch out.
But
Sean's
now
going
Alondo's
for
blocked in
14.
line. And Soggy is now catching these guys as well. Moves down to the bottom. He should be able to get a couple of spots on the 11 and the 37 here.
He will, because those guys
And he
are gonna
will.
be stuck.
Back up front, Nate and 47 master the breakaway. That kind of not bunched, but caught a couple of guys up. The 26 of Captain was back there running in 6th place. Now he has entered the top 5.
Caution's out.
And the
Yellow
caution
is out. Oh,
Oh,
Julia. And Soggy! Soggy down the front
Soggy!
stretch. He's done. He's out. He's smoking.
Yeah,
Soggy's done.
that engine is gone. He is done.
That is it.
What happened down the front straightaway with Julia and Soggy?
Oh, this is going to change a lot. Oh, no.
We'll go
Oh,
back and
my
take a look and
Lord.
find out what just happened. Now keeping an eye on the 75 of Julia as we're trying to figure out what the hell happened with the 75 and the 29. Off turn 4, everything seems fine. Oh,
it
nukes a motor off turn 4, tries to get high and then shoots back
Oh, she
low.
just-
Oh, wow.
And just
Dead into
clobbers the
Soggy.
29.
She just turned dead into Soggy.
Julia, an agent of chaos herself, trying to change this points battle, has taken out the points leader here late or here at around halfway here in Atlanta.
Well, she succeeded.
Now
Congratulations.
back here live as they take the 1 to go before the restart. Nate, who was running in second, first off pit road, is slow down on the bottom. We just saw a Dodge blow a motor. Could this be another one?
Oh,
Wow, could Dodge be
that's
having
not
issues?
good.
If you're Trumpet already wrecked out of this race. If you're Captain or Jordan, what are you thinking right now?
I would be really worried.
Well, he's still rolling up there in about the second
No
spot. He's
smoke, so
keeping
mate,
speed,
I don't
no
know.
smoke.
It could be a battery.
This
Yeah,
is the
no, no,
fastest
no.
car here, absolutely, without a doubt, the fastest car here. Just rolling, not slow. He's keeping pace, but out of line. Certainly something amiss on this 18. It looks like certainly appears that he's headed to pit road.
Yeah, this car is absolutely going to come to pit road with how low he is. So certainly something is going wrong with this number 18. Damn, that's unfortunate.
Dang.
Yeah, 47
Yeah,
Master
there
filling
goes
that
47.
spot.
47 just got the green light to go into second.
So no one inherits the lead. Raz remains the race leader here, stayed out on this most recent set of stops.
Yep, and here comes Nate down
And
pit
Nate's
road.
going to
What a
drive down,
shame.
keep below that yellow line, and head to pit road here. So Nate's race possibly over here. If there's some sort of issue, maybe a loose wheel on a pit stop. But field in the hands of Raz in that 54. No urchins this restart.
Urchins.
Brings him down nice and slow. Green flag is back out. We are back underway here in Atlanta. Past halfway.
Now, how long can Raz hold on to that lead is the big question.
Balto makes quick work of 47 Master, moves down to his inside, and Pirate, who had a god tier pit stop, is it back up into 4th place now, looking for a huge points day. But his teammate Dale, he don't care. Ooh, that was nice and close.
Now,
Raz
Raz
headed
is
to pit
going
road.
down
Raz
the
is
road.
pitting.
Wow.
Everybody gets around him just fine. Irish and Jordan showing their faces in the top 10 for the first time today.
That 54 team did not even try to see
Nate
if they
is
could
back
use it.
out there. He will go 1 lap down.
Oh, now I'd be keeping an eye on Dale. I think that car has been really sneaky fast this entire race.
He's come from the back towards the front here late. Moves up into 2nd place. Mello in the middle, 3 wide. Irish puts him up there. He's got Jordan all over his back bumper. Ant in tow.
And Pirate's just now stuck on the high side. Big time.
So Balto inherits the lead. Dale making a charge right now for the lead. He's looking, trying to find a way around. Irish down on the inside digging, trying to find a way through. He's up into 4th place. Mello kicked up to the high side for 5th.
Oh,
He's got Jordan on the attack.
Jordan's now entering the top 5.
Good speed shown for this 57. The Season 1 champion hasn't had much to hang his hat on this year. And now he's making a move down 3 wide on the 19, looking for 4th place. Whoa!
Oh, but he got
a little bit loose. He's got his teammate on his bumper, trying to push him through. Maybe not.
47
trying to push him to the middle. As 47 Master looks to the bottom. Ooh, also slams the door on the 3. And Dale's going to get kicked out to the high side. Here comes 47 Master looking for the race lead.
That chop block got rid of a lot of momentum. And now that 47 Master is going to come in. He's got Irish helping him, along with the 2 dodges.
47 Master is going to move through to the race lead. Irish on the bumper of him. Jordan Captain in line with Sean. Captain moves up to the top, thinks better of it, moves back down to block the 40. Side by side, 2 rows deep. Ant, last year's winner of this race, up to the high side, falling back, getting passed by Mello, Conrail, and Pirate. Here comes Irish down to the bottom, looking for more. Irish to the inside, looking for the race lead here on lap 53.
Irish is still looking for his first career win, technically. He won the All-Star race, but
Ooh.
being an exhibition race.
Jordan down to the bottom is really looking for something. He's in there 3 wide on the bottom. Push from his teammate looking for the race lead.
When was the last time Jordan won a race?
Jordan's last win was Bristol in Season 1 where he claimed the championship, but he's to the inside right now. He hasn't led a lap since, I think, Martinsville. Didn't get that one, so we'll see if he can get around this time by. He's got a very aggressive teammate in there behind him, and if he leaves that bottom open, Captain's going to take it. Be careful here down the back straightaway. Here comes the 26.
Oh, but
Jordan's able to stay in line, though. Into turn number 3, here comes the 57 looking for the race lead.
Captain might have been thinking about his job in that moment.
For possibly the first time this season, race leader Jordan brings him to the line this time by.
Now the aggression is high. Now we've gone full 3 wide racing.
They've weeded out the shmoo.
3 by 3 by 3. Look at this.
The RJR cars lead the field 1-2. Irish in 3rd, battling 3 wide with Mello, Balto, and now Conrail and Pirate trying to show their faces up here in the top 5.
And CD's back into the fold.
And CD has found his way from the back to the front.
Oh, that car is fast. That thing could be dangerous up here.
For the lead, here comes the 26 of Captain moving underneath his team owner. Looking for the top spot. Balto in line. Pirate looking for 4th place back there underneath Mello. Pirate's driving aggressive now. He knows what's on the line.
No, it's not that he's driving aggressive. NCD's pushing the hell out of him into the corners.
Jordan clears the 26 on the top, retains the lead, but battle for 4th place right here. This is Pirate moving through. If only Brent could get up there to shake things up even more. He's got a little bit of damage on that 22 car trap back there in the field, just a little bit.
Oh, Raz might play insect for a little bit.
Raz came down pit road a little while ago. Yeah. He's at the end of the back stretch right now as the leaders exit turn 2.
Has no damage. That car should be fast enough that he shouldn't be that bad of an insect, but we'll see.
Jordan trying to drag the field out here single file along the bottom. I'm not sure how well that's going to work. As Pirate... Oh, Pirate
and Balto. 3 wide again. Here we go.
3 wide for 2nd. Pirate down to the bottom looking for 2nd place from 4th. Captain to the top dropping back. That's not going to work out very well for him. Here comes Mello as well. NCD, Irish, Dale, everybody.
Everyone. That 2nd pack is coming too.
Jordan and Pirate know a little thing or two about battling for the win on 1.5 miles. It was these two that battled for the victory in Charlotte in Season 1. At the end of the day, it went to Pirate in that 77, scoring his first career
Mello's
victory.
About to ruin
and
that
Mello's trying to throw it all away. Here comes the 1. Oh, gets a little loose there in the center of the corner. Keeps it straight. 3 wide. Balto dropping back. Here comes NCD in the 86, looking for a little bit of room to race. Jordan's loving this.
That 86. That 86 has got something under it now.
Ever since those pit stops, Conrail in that 44 has struggled to get back to the front here. Maybe some changes that they made, not agreeing with that number 44 Chevrolet, but he's still in this lead draft. He's still got a chance to win it. As here comes NCD in the 86 looking for 2nd. To the inside of Mello. 22 laps to go here in Atlanta. And they are racing hard all throughout this field. Irish dropped from the lead back and has come back to the front again.
Oh, Mel got a little loose. Mel stalled out the outside lane.
NCD takes second, Mello third, 3 wide for third now, or 3 wide for fourth, that is. That's 47 Master on the bottom.
Oh,
They
no,
get loose again.
It's okay.
They all
got
save it.
safe. We're 4 wide,
Fired
though.
up on the top. In the wall is the 77, dropping back.
Still 4 wide.
That brought everybody back up here. Adam Garcia has
Pirates
joined the
in
field.
again.
Pirates in the wall
Oh,
again. He gets out of it. Is there any damage on that 77?
It doesn't look visible yet.
You think? I don't know what caused that. They all saved it that time.
Maybe some kind of tire issues.
Potential
that
tire
might-
wear.
Yeah, I think it's starting to be.
This is
I think-
Atlanta after all.
Yeah, I think tires are starting to play a factor now.
Oh, one car
NCD's
blowing up
blowing
NCD.
Oh, he
No.
cooked it. Oh, he cooked it. Oh, no.
NCD blows up from second place.
Maybe that was that
He's
speed
gonna-
that he found.
Be careful. Be careful in turns 3 and 4, or 1 and 2 and 3. The whole racetrack. We saw what happened after Vuko blew a motor.
NCD must have just been trying to like overcook it to get enough speed, and just it finally grenaded.
Heartbreak for NCD, coming off of a good finish last weekend, a 10th place in Auto Club. He will not have the same result tonight.
And we've got a huge pack now because of the stack up.
Adam Garcia has driven from out of this field, like out of contention, to this battling for a top 5 spot now.
Conrail, are you insane?
Conrail to the bottom, 4 wide, going into turn number 1.
Oh no, there they go again.
Contact, 5 wide. Lattimore to the bottom, trying to make it work.
And they're still
They
alive.
make it off turn 2. Unbelievable.
This
What
is
is
Atlanta, boys.
happening?
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Lattimore threw it 5 wide at Atlanta and made it work.
I think he passed like 7 cars.
Oh my lord.
Brent
Oh,
back up into the picture now.
Okay, I think it's a turn 1 issue. There might be like a huge bump that's just sending these cars up high. Oh my goodness. Lattimore's
The-
now 6th.
The front 5 or so have sorted it out single file, equally spaced in the top 5. It's Jordan, Mello, and Captain, 1, 2, 3, 47 Master again. Now here comes a hard-charging Lattimore looking for a spot in the top 5.
That might have been the greatest thing I've ever
After
seen in
potentially the most unbelievable move we've ever seen
That might
in the
have been
POG
the
Cup
greatest
Series.
thing we've ever seen.
Back up front, Mello on the attack, looking for the race lead on Jordan.
Oh,
This
my
number 1 car
goodness.
was fast earlier, led this race. Now he's all over the back bumper of that 57 Dodge. He's sandwiched between the RJR cars.
This is Catton's opportunity to play God. You help Mello or you destroy him.
Lap 66 of 82 coming towards the end of this race. Right now it's 3 cars, 1, 2, 3 at the front.
Oh, he's going to destroy him.
Mello looks high, nothing there. Captain down to the inside. I cannot
Can't get
believe
over
that.
Lattimore's
my
move.
Lord.
It was amazing.
And it worked for him. He's up into that 6th spot. He's got Ski on his back bumper pushing him. Great move. Chris Lattimore has been very vocal about, he hasn't done much wrong this season. He's just not had the speed. And whether he gets caught up in other people's deals or not, he's been able to avoid them all so far today, and he finds himself well inside the top 10 here in the closing laps in Atlanta. And he's hungry. He wants more.
Oh, he's hungry. That might have been move of the year and maybe the whole league. And here he goes. He's going to go on Sean. He's
On the
that
attack on Sean, looking for 5th place.
I was gonna say that's for a top 5 right there.
Not quite close enough to make it work that time,
I think
but
he was
also
trying to
not
get
under
help from
attack by
speed.
anybody else. These top 3 have broken away. Everybody else has caught the 47 of 47 Master.
It's
But
a huge single file line that's going to catch the top 3. And here comes Mel
3
for the
cars
lead.
in front. Mello looking for the lead. Jordan on the top trying to get that drive off. Not sure he's going to get that. Captain to help him there.
Lattimore looking again on Sean. for
Jordan
fifth back
retains
there.
the lead, able to clear him on the top side. What a move. But these guys, the more they race at the front, the more it's going to allow these guys to catch them.
And they've got 12 laps to do so, and I think they're going to get him.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think it'll be a 3-car battle for the win here in Atlanta. I think we'll have more than that involved.
They're starting to get double file back there.
They're slowly but surely starting to close in on this top 3. Captain peaking low on the 1 of Mello.
Oh, Mello is all over that
all
57.
over the back bumper of the 57. As much as they're packed up behind this 57, Jordan's done a very good job at holding them off. He's been able to stay in front these last
This has been
however
his
many
best
laps it's
race
been.
in a while.
Oh, without a doubt. We haven't seen this speed from Jordan all season long. It's nice to see the wily old veteran, the season 1 champion, back
the
up here at the
Raz.
front.
We can't forget Raz.
They're starting to close in on that 54.
I don't even think they caught him the first time.
They didn't.
Yep, he's still on the tail end of the lead lap.
And
As he
here
did pit
comes
from the
the
lead.
second pack. They are hungry.
Captain looking underneath the one of Mello. He's going to get a nose in there as they go into turn number 1. And everybody else trying to close.
Oh, the 1 and 26 are going to be stuck side by side. That's going to make the 57 a sitting duck.
I think Mello's going to clear back down to the bottom. He is.
My God, what a race.
10 to go.
They're going to come around and see 10 to go. You got to start thinking about it. Could Jordan find his way back to victory lane for the first time in over a year?
Oh, they're starting to pack up again.
3 wide for 5th place.
Is that Lattimore now trying to get for 5th now?
Lattimore's
Lattimore.
in 5th right now, trying to hold off the hard-charging 08 and the 50. Remember, Adam was on pole for this race. That's tight into turn 3. Lattimore pitting.
Oh, pit stops. Here
So
they
is the
come.
26 of Captain.
I had a
Late
feeling
race pit
were gonna
stops
come
here in Atlanta. Within the final 10 laps. How will this work out? So now it's 2 cars at the front. Jordan and Mello have broken away. 47 Master runs 3rd, Garcia 4th, and Conrail in 5th. But when will these guys pit? Do they have to pit? You got to think they will.
Mello, I think, is...
Looks like Jordan and Mello are coming
Yes,
this
they are.
time.
Both of them are coming down.
Money stops here in Atlanta.
Master.
The rest of the field headed to pit road. I think those guys that pit on the... Could,
Oh, Nate! Wait
could
a
Nate
minute.
and Raz...
You forgot about Nate.
Could Nate and Raz win this race? Raz a 1 lap down.
They're on a different pit schedule.
Both these drivers laps down. The 26, the first car off pit road. Where will the 1 and the 57 work their way out?
Actually, I think the 18 and the 54 do have to pit one more time.
Potentially, but the biggest problem they have is they were one. No, they should be back on lead lap now. I don't know. We'll have to see where this cycles out.
I think right now the race is where the 1 and the 57 come out in relation to the 26.
57 still holds it. Here comes the 26.
26 up around the outside. Jordan with a significant lead on him, but he's going to run him down here. The 57, I think, will retain the lead here, but the 26 closing fast.
Here it comes.
Ripping the boards around the top. RJR 1-2. Might be these two battling for the win here.
Was that the caution?
Yes.
No,
Caution flag is out.
Oh, we're going to have one final restart.
Balto. On his birthday, Balto all torn up.
I think we're going to have one more restart. I think they
will get this race restarted.
Oh, but
wow,
what
how about Jordan Captain and Chris Lattimore is up to 3rd place.
Oh my goodness, what a race we've had. Oh boy, oh boy.
We'll get this sorted out. We'll go back and find what happened to the 24 of Balto, as that car is all torn up. All right, watching the 24 of Balto as they exit pit road, teammate Alondo in that Amtrak 11 to his outside. And could you... Surely. Oh my Lord. Wow, didn't see Alondo with all that damage, but man, teammates get into each other on the pit exit and get plowed into by the 51, who is at speed. Raz sneaks by through the middle. Almost 2 sets of teammates involved in that. But wow, it looked like the 24 might have blocked the 11 very slightly, and then maybe Alondo said, "Nuh-uh."
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but that was
co-owners
crazy.
of that team.
Well, there's going to be an interesting meeting among those two.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've seen a lot of interesting things in the POG series, but I think this race might be up there as one of the best. We've seen amazing racing, probably one of the best moves ever, and probably one of the most interesting wrecks of all time. But Jordan, here we are.
Here we are. They're going to take the green flag with 4 laps to go. They'll come around with 3 to go, actually. My apologies. 3 laps to go remaining in this race. Race leader Jordan looking for his first victory since Bristol in Season 1 where he claimed the championship. Captain looking for his 3rd career victory, was a 2-time winner last year. And Chris Lattimore has never won a race and is in the basement in points right now. 3 big stories at the front of the field among all the other drivers out there on this racetrack. But it's nothing but 3 laps between the leaders and the checkered flag here in Atlanta. Jordan brings them down nice and slow. Teammate on his rear bumper. The green flag is back out, racing again here in Atlanta. 3 to go.
Captain didn't
A
make
civil
a move.
restart there.
He's going to tuck in behind him.
Gonna stay in line, at least for the first lap. Ant makes the first move on Jerry Chen back there about for 6th place. But you know you'll see a move. It's just a matter of when you see a move.
There it
Lattimore on
is.
the attack. Lattimore and Mello.
It's Mello and Lattimore.
This 67 has been bad fast.
Oh, I'm so nervous. Coming down to 2 to go.
2 laps to go here in Atlanta, and Lattimore is there. Jordan protecting the bottom as best he
Oh,
can. Here
Mello
comes
did
Mello
it
to the
again.
bottom.
You filthy.
Mello to the inside of Lattimore. This is the battle for 2nd spot. Jordan blocks the 67. Mello on the inside looking for
He's gotta
more.
come down to block Mello. Here he goes.
Jordan throws it to the bottom. Can he get there?
That was a late
got it.
block.
He makes the block. Here they come off turn number 4 looking for the white flag. Sean in line trying to find room to race. White flag in the air. One more time around Atlanta. Jordan
Anything goes now.
trying to find any room he can. Side by side behind him. He's got a nice little gap. Sean on the attack underneath Mello in the 1.
This could be dangerous. I think he might be too far ahead.
Mello's going to have one shot at him. Through turns 3 and 4 for the final time.
He's got to run at him.
Off turn 4, Jordan and Mello.
Not enough.
And it's going to be the 57 of Jordan
enough.
scoring his first victory since season 1. Jordan
Wow.
wins the NRPG 100 presented by McLaren. Mello runs 2nd. Sean finishes 3rd. Chris Lattimore finally with a good race finishes in 4th place. 47 Master 5th. Captain 6th. 72 of Ant, last year's winner winds up 7th. The 08 of Adam Garcia winds up 8th. Dale 9th. And Taco bookends the top
Taco is
10
10th.
with a 10th place finish.
Where's Taco
What
been all
a
race?
race!
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable.
Some of the other points.
Conrail,
guys,
11th.
Pirate finishes 12th, and Brent finishes 15th.
I don't know how much of an improvement that's going to be on depending on where Soggy finished. But we'll find out.
We'll have to go ahead and take a look at the points and find out what happened after a wild race in Atlanta. Thank you for tuning in to the NRPG 100 here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Congrats to Jordan and that whole 57 team on going back to victory lane. And make sure you catch us next time when we head to Canadian Tire Motorsports Park for the GSL 115. Until that time comes, I'm Jordan here along with Captain Pirate. We will catch you next time.
Hoorah!